Karoline Leavitt holds White House press briefing as Trump sends troops in LA. Karoline Leavitt, White House press secretary, addressed recent violent protests in Los Angeles, describing them as actions by left-wing radicals who attacked ICE, Border Patrol agents, and LAPD officers. Protesters reportedly threw rocks, burned vehicles, shut down freeways, and used Molotov cocktails in response to the Trump administration's efforts to remove violent criminal undocumented immigrants from the city. Federal response. President Trump deployed the National Guard and mobilized Marines to restore order in Los Angeles. Leavitt stated that this action was necessary due to what she described as failures by California Governor Gavin Newsom and Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass to protect law-abiding citizens and enforce the law. Criticism of local officials. Leavitt accused Newsom and Bass of siding with illegal alien criminals and violent rioters over law enforcement. She claimed their opposition to federal immigration enforcement had exacerbated the violence and lawlessness. Details on arrests. The press secretary listed several individuals arrested during the raids, highlighting their violent criminal records and emphasizing the administration's commitment to continuing mass deportations, regardless of opposition or unrest. Economic updates. Leavitt reported positive economic news, stating that inflation had come in below expectations, wages were rising, and prices for essentials were falling. She promoted the One Big Beautiful Bill, which she described as the largest tax cut for middle-class Americans in history, and urged Congress to pass it. Questions from the press. Leavitt reiterated that President Trump would not be deterred from mass deportations and would consider further deployments of federal forces if violence continued elsewhere. She addressed questions about the use of the president's signature by Biden aides, suggesting possible criminal investigations. On the topic of protests and the symbolism of flags, she stated Trump sees himself as president, not a king, and wants Americans to be proud of their country. She confirmed President Trump was in contact with Governor Newsom before federalizing the National Guard. On trade, she provided updates about ongoing negotiations with China, including agreements on critical minerals and tariffs. She responded to questions about foreign policy, North Korea, and human rights issues, Jimmy Lai in Hong Kong. Leavitt mentioned ongoing investigations into who is funding the professionalized protests, citing the discovery of riot gear and masks. She addressed Elon Musk's recent apology, stating the president appreciated it, and no review of Musk's government contracts had begun. Overall message. The briefing presented the Trump administration as taking strong action to restore law and order in Los Angeles, blamed local Democratic leaders for the unrest, and reaffirmed the administration's commitment to aggressive immigration enforcement and economic reforms. The White House also signaled that similar actions could be taken in other cities if necessary.